This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
English with Us podcast.
Hello, everyone. I hope you all are doing amazing today. Welcome and welcome back to English with Us podcast. My name is David.
Hello, David. And hello, everyone. I am very excited about today's topic because food is such a big part of daily life. People talk about food every day at home, at restaurants, at school, with friends, and with family. I also think this topic is very useful because learners often know the names of foods, but they do not always know how to describe them. So today, we are going to learn simple English for talking about how food tastes, looks, smells, and feels.
That is perfect, Emma, because today we will learn simple English for describing food. We will talk about taste words, texture words, temperature words, color words, and easy phrases people can use in real life when they talk about meals and snacks.
David, before we start today's episode, we have a quick announcement, right?
Yes, Emma. We're now posting the full transcript and study pack for each podcast episode on Patreon. Each study pack can help you review the lesson, practice useful English, and keep learning after the episode.
That sounds really helpful.
Yes, you can join us on Patreon for only $3.99 a month. The link is in the description. Thank you so much for learning with us and supporting the podcast.
We hope to see you there. Now, let's start today's episode. David, quick question. What does describing food mean?
Describing food means using words to explain what food is like. You can talk about the taste, the smell, the color, the texture, and even how the food makes you feel. Texture means how food feels in your mouth.
So it is not only saying, I like pizza or I like cake. It is saying more, like pizza is cheesy or cake is sweet.
Yes, exactly. A useful sentence is, describing food means saying what food is like. Another one is, good food words help you speak more clearly.
That already sounds very useful.
Yes. Food English is very common because people always talk about meals, snacks, favorite dishes, and things they do or do not like.
Quick check, David. Texture means how food feels in your mouth, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, let's start with taste. What are some common taste words?
Some very common taste words are sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and spicy. Sweet is like cake or chocolate. Salty is like chips or fries. Sour is like lemon. Bitter is a strong taste that is not sweet, like some dark coffee. Spicy means the food has heat in the taste.
Those are huge food words.
Yes, a useful sentence is, this cake is very sweet.
That is a very strong, simple sentence.
Yes. Another one is, these fries are too salty.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another useful phrase is, lemon is sour.
Very simple and practical.
Yes, another one is, this soup is a little spicy. Little means not much.
Quick check, David. Spicy means the food has heat in the taste, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if food has a good taste, but we do not want to be too specific?
Then people often say delicious, tasty, good, or amazing. Delicious means very good to eat. Tasty also means good to eat, but it is a little more casual. Casual means relaxed and not formal.
That is very useful because people say delicious all the time.
Yes, a useful sentence is, this food is delicious.
That is one of the most useful food sentences ever.
Yes. Another one is, the noodles are really tasty.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, dinner was amazing tonight.
That is a strong compliment.
Yes. Another one is, this sandwich is so good.
Quick check, David. Delicious means very good to eat, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if the food is not good?
Then people often say bland, bad, dry, too salty, too sweet, or strange. Bland means it does not have much taste. Strange means unusual in a way that feels a little odd.
Do you hear that? Sounds like breakfast is ready. Because Quaker's coming in hot with morning nutrition. 100% whole grain oats and a good source of fiber to fuel the rhythm of your morning and kickstart your day. And that sounds absolutely delicious. Fuel to start whatever's next. Quaker, official sponsor of FIFA World Cup 26.
That is very useful real-life English.
Yes. A useful sentence is, this rice is a little bland.
That sounds very practical.
Yes. Another one is, the sauce is too sweet for me.
That is a very natural opinion sentence.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, this chicken is too dry. Dry means not soft or juicy enough. Juicy means having a lot of liquid inside in a good way.
Those are such useful food words.
Yes. Another one is, the taste is strange, but not terrible. Terrible means very bad.
Quick check, David. Bland means it does not have much taste, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, you just said juicy. What are some common texture words for food?
Some common texture words are soft, hard, crunchy, creamy, smooth, chewy, dry, and juicy. Crunchy means it makes a crisp sound when you bite it. Creamy means soft and smooth, like yogurt or some sauces. Chewy means you need to chew it a lot before swallowing. Swallowing means taking food down from your mouth into your body.
Those are such important food words.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the bread is soft and fresh. Fresh means new and good, not old.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another one is, these chips are crunchy.
That is a great simple sentence.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, this pasta sauce is creamy and smooth. Smooth means even and soft, not rough.
That sounds very real.
Yes. Another one is, this meat is a little chewy.
Quick check, David. Crunchy means it makes a crisp sound when you bite it, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about temperature? People describe food with hot and cold too.
Yes, definitely. Temperature words are very common. People say hot, warm, cold, cool, frozen, or room temperature. Frozen means very cold and hard because of ice. Room temperature means not hot and not cold.
Those are very practical.
Yes. A useful sentence is, this soup is hot.
Very simple and strong.
Yes. Another one is, the coffee is still warm.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I like cold juice in summer.
That is a great real-life sentence.
Yes. Another one is, ice cream is frozen and sweet.
Quick check, David. Frozen means very cold and hard because of ice, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what about color? That is also part of describing food, right?
Yes. Food color is important too. People often say red, green, yellow, orange, brown, white, black, or golden. Golden means a warm yellow color like gold.
That is a very nice describing word.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the apple is bright red. Bright means strong and easy to notice.
That sounds very natural.
Yes, another one is, the salad is green and fresh.
Very practical.
Yes, another useful phrase is, the bread is golden on top.
That is a strong food description.
Yes. Another one is, the sauce is dark brown. Dark means not light in color.
Quick check, David. Golden means a warm yellow color like gold, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some common questions people ask when talking about food?
People often ask, how does it taste? Is it spicy? What does it look like? Do you like it? Is it sweet or salty?
Those are huge food questions.
Yes, another useful one is it fresh?
Very practical.
Yes. Another one is, what is your favorite dish? A dish is one prepared food, like a meal or a plate of food.
That is a very useful word.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, what does it smell like? Smell means what you notice with your nose.
That is great because smell is so important with food.
Yes. Another one is it soft or crunchy?
Quick check, David. A dish is one prepared food, like a meal or a plate of food, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what are some simple answers people can give?
A person can say, it tastes sweet, or it is a little spicy, or it smells really good.
Those are strong, simple answers.
Yes. Another one is, it looks fresh and colorful. Colorful means full of many colors.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful answer is, it is soft inside and crunchy on top.
That is a great texture sentence.
Yes. Another one is, I like it because it is creamy and warm.
That sounds very real.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I do not like it because it is too bitter.
David, what are some words people use for smell?
People often say good, nice, fresh, sweet, strong, or bad. Strong means easy to notice a lot.
That is very useful because smell is hard for learners sometimes.
Yes. A useful sentence is, this cake smells sweet.
That is a very natural sentence.
Yes. Another one is, the soup smells really good.
Very simple and useful.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, this cheese has a strong smell.
That sounds very real.
Yes. Another one is, the fruit smells fresh.
Quick check, David. Strong means easy to notice a lot, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone wants to describe food in a restaurant?
That happens all the time. A person can say, this pasta is creamy, or the chicken is juicy, or the fries are crispy. Crispy is very close to crunchy. It means the food feels nicely hard and makes a nice sound when you bite it.
That is such useful restaurant English.
Yes, a useful sentence is, the pizza is hot and cheesy. Cheesy means full of cheese.
That sounds delicious already.
Yes, another one is, the salad.
The new LinkedIn Hiring Pro can't undo your last hire. The human postponer. They were the master of one phrase. I'll circle back on that. But 3 months later, you were the one doing all their work and wondering how big that circle is. But LinkedIn Hiring Pro can take the hiring load off your plate by automating the hiring busy work from the initial job post to scheduling interviews. Hire right the first time with LinkedIn Hiring Pro. Post a free job today at linkedin.com/quality.
method is fresh and light. Light means not heavy in your body.
That is a very practical description.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the fish is soft and tasty.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, the dessert is sweet and creamy. Dessert means sweet food after a meal.
Quick check, David. Crispy means the food feels nicely hard and makes a nice sound when you bite it, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone is describing fruit? Fruit has many different tastes and textures.
Yes. Fruit is great for practice. A person can say, this mango is sweet and juicy, or this apple is crunchy and fresh.
Those are excellent food descriptions.
Yes. Another useful sentence is, the banana is soft and sweet.
Very practical.
Yes. Another one is, this orange is a little sour, but very fresh.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the grapes are small, cold, and juicy.
That is a very nice sentence.
Yes. Another one is, some fruit is sweet, and some fruit is sour.
Quick check, David. Juicy means having a lot of liquid inside in a good way, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what if someone is describing snacks?
Snacks are great too. A snack is a small amount of food between meals. People can say, these crackers are salty and crunchy, or this cookie is sweet and soft.
Those are very useful.
Yes, another useful sentence is, popcorn is light and crunchy.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, this chocolate is sweet and smooth.
Very practical.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, the chips are too salty for me.
That is a very real opinion sentence.
Yes. Another one is, this snack is simple but tasty.
Quick check, David. A snack is a small amount of food between meals, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, what feelings do people often have when they eat food they like?
People often feel happy, satisfied, excited, comfortable, and sometimes surprised. Satisfied means feeling good because something was enough and good for you.
That is a very useful feeling word.
Yes. A useful sentence is, I feel happy when I eat warm soup.
That sounds very natural.
Yes. Another one is, this meal makes me feel satisfied.
That is a strong sentence.
Yes. Another useful phrase is, I was surprised because the food was better than I expected. Expected means thought it would be like that before.
That is a very nice sentence, too.
Yes. Another one is, good food makes me feel comfortable and calm.
Quick check, David. Satisfied means feeling good because something was enough and good for you, right?
Yes, exactly. That is correct.
David, can we do a simple practice conversation about describing food?
Yes, let's do one.
Okay.
How does the cake taste?
It tastes sweet and soft.
What does it smell like?
It smells sweet and warm.
Do you like it?
Yes, I do. It is delicious.
That is a very natural food conversation.
Yes, it sounds very real.
Let's do one more.
Okay.
What do you think of the soup?
It is hot, creamy, and tasty.
Is it spicy?
No, not really. It is just warm and full of flavor. Flavor means the special taste of food.
Excellent. Very simple and very useful.
David, what are the most important things to remember from today?
First, learn the basic taste words like sweet, salty, sour, bitter, and spicy. Second, learn texture words like soft, crunchy, creamy, smooth, chewy, juicy, and dry. Third, practice simple question and answer patterns for real food conversations.
That is such a clear plan.
Yes, food English does not need to be difficult. You only need some useful taste words, texture words, and a few strong simple phrases.
That is really helpful.
Yes, simple English is enough to describe food in a very natural and useful way.
David, let's do a quick review quiz before the big summary.
Good idea. What does bland mean?
Bland means it does not have much taste.
Yes. What does crunchy mean?
Crunchy means it makes a crisp sound when you bite it.
Correct. What does creamy mean?
Creamy means soft and smooth, like yogurt or some sauces.
Perfect. What does satisfied mean?
Satisfied means feeling good because something was enough and good for you.
Excellent. That was a very, very long and detailed conversation about describing food. Now let's have a quick review of today's lesson.
Today, we talked about simple and useful English for describing food. We learned important taste words like sweet, salty, sour, bitter, spicy, delicious, tasty, and bland. These are very useful words for talking about meals, snacks, fruit, desserts, and restaurant food.
We also learned texture words like soft, crunchy, creamy, smooth, chewy, dry, and juicy. These help people explain how food feels in the mouth, not only how it tastes.
We practiced useful real-life questions too, like how does it taste? Is it spicy? What does it look like? Is it soft or crunchy? And what does it smell like? These are simple, natural, and very practical.
We also talked about temperature words, color words, smell words, and feeling words. That helps learners describe food in a full and clear way.
The big idea is this: food English does not need to be complicated. You only need some useful taste words, texture words, and a few simple real-life phrases. That is enough to talk about food in clear and natural English.
Your final homework for this lesson: comment 1 to 2 sentences describing a food you like. Here are 2 simple example answers.
Example 1. I love chocolate cake because it is sweet, soft, and creamy. Example 2. My favorite snack is popcorn because it is light, crunchy, and a little salty.
Thank you everyone for watching and listening all the way to the end.
If you enjoy our podcast and would like to support us, you can find the donation link in the description.
Every bit of support helps us keep creating free English lessons.
Keep practicing, and we'll see you later in the next episode.
Stitch Fix. Stop shopping. Get styled.
Not today, sweatpants. Somebody's wearing jeans that fit.
Wow! No photos, please. I'm just a regular dad who happens to have a stylist.
I really look my best when someone else makes the decisions.
Hey, we can all see you two-way mirrors.
Just share your size, style, and budget, and your stylist sends personalized looks right to your door. Stitch Fix. Get started today at stitchfix.com.
I want to hug you. I'm going to hug you. I'm coming in for a hug.
Episode.